Bitcoin and Ethereum, you don't want to sell. And what's this next move? Let's find out in the charts, shall we? Oh my goodness, Bitcoin, man, it pumped here from, it created a bear flag, right? As you can see, bull flag down here. And now it's pumped all the way up here. And I think might be the end. We're going to talk about that and more in today's episode. Yeah, but you shouldn't sell, even though, maybe you can short it, but not sell your Bitcoins, not sell your Ethereum. Never do that. Why? Well, because Bitcoin is limited in supply, and Ethereum will soon be limited in supply, as it will actually be deflationary, and it's going to be used by every kind of financial instrument or financial contract in the future. So you want to be a part of that and not sell. So we're going to be looking at the charts, trying to figure out what trades to make. And if you're interested in trading, right, you can do so and earn a bonus at buybit.davincij15.com. Links are in the description below. Please click on that link and just quickly open up an account, and away you go. Right, you can deposit some Bitcoins there and start trading really fast, or deposit some Ethereum, deposit some Litecoin, or deposit some EOS and start trading away. Alrighty, remember, this is trading entertainment and not financial advice, so please do your own research before putting any money in the market. And let's head over to our messy charts and see what we can see with the Bitcoin price. Alright, so let's undo all this mess. Zoom in. Right, and let me just change the chart here. There we go. Crosshairs. And as you can see, right, if we'd go down to shorter time frames, right, it was like clear bull flag here. Right, and then we're heading down and boop, bloop, bloop. Right, you could have also found some W's here. I know this wick was a little burrow, so you could have ignored it, right? And then you can see the W. If you're not able to see the W, right? Once again, people, you can just use your line chart, and then you can see sort of like a W. It's not the cleanest right here. You see this one broke down here, but if we go back to the hourly. On the candlestick charts, right, it was this W was not a decent one, because here's the problem with this W, right? Sorry, let me just point this out, right? This W does not count. Why is that? Because this one went lower, so it didn't count. So you probably would have had to look for something on the lower time frames to really get you into this trade, and there it is. There she blows. Right? The breakout was right there at 57. Let's see here, 57,258, and took you right up to the promised land easily, easy money. Of course, now we're turning around. It's broken down in the short term. We can see that Bitcoin will come back all the way back down to where it took off, which is right down here. So that's where this target is pointing to, and then it decides, hey, you know what, whether or not it wants to break down further or continues going higher. So you'd have to look for basically some sort of trading pattern at that level once we get down there. So that's how you trade this thing, one day at a time, 15 minutes at a time, or hourly at a time. Or even daily at a time. Of course, all these things that I teach you can work on any candlestick, on any time frame. Unfortunately, you just have to be patient on the higher time frames for your trade to come in. If you're dealing with the higher time frames, remember to be patient. Remember to also, just pull the trigger when you see the trade, because you know what? If you see the trade on a larger time frame and you miss that, it's going to be a while before you get another trade, and you end up doing something crazy. So don't do that. Just make sure that you pull the trigger on your trade if you see that the stars line up and you're ready to go take the trade. Okay. So Bitcoin, where else is it going on the longer time frames? Well, let's head over to the dailies. You can see that I was saying that this thing was going to come back up here, probably test around this area, and yes, we did. Now, now that the band and I said the bands were going to contract, you can see that that's happening over here on the 4 hour. On this, the bands are contracting, and they contracted majorly on the hourly before this little pop that we have here right now. Little tiny pop. Right, there we go. There it is. So, is there going to be some follow through? Doesn't look like it. I'm looking at the lower time frames. This lower time frames, even though it's coming back at you just to spook you if you have a short here, that's what it normally does. We'll see here. We've got on the daily time frames that we've got possible M might be coming in to bring us down heavy, right? If we break here, the 5300, it's not lights out, at least, but that's a good thing. But we're coming back down here, right? And then we just decide whether or not we actually make lights out. Because once we do here, it's we break this level here, right about the 57. What is it? 5700 exactly level. It's not good. Not good. Not good at all. Hopefully, right? We bounce from the around the 48,000 level, and then we bounce sideways for a little while. So Bitcoin's either going to go down or sideways. I don't see us breaking higher, but at any point in time, remember what Bitcoin can do, right? Bitcoin, right, can do this, right? Remember that. Just remember that. Always remember that, right? And so don't be fooled with the TA sometimes, right? And just make sure you put your stop losses if you have some shorts, because Bitcoin could put you in the pit. Alrighty, so we had like a long here that got stopped out. Just like, gosh damn it. You know how Ethereum is. We talked about that. We're like, okay, this is a nice short, this is a nice long, we've got a W breakout. Maybe you take the W breakout, take a stop loss here at 2.5% losses, and nope. just evil. And like, you would have gotten paid, right? Because like, as you can see, the 2-to-1 here, but it just, I mean, it's so evil that, look, it just like wicked you out, right? Wicked you out heavy. So wrong, so long, so many times, right? Oh man, you gotta, I don't know if you gotta love Ethereum or hate it when you're trading it, because it loves to do that to you more often than not. But that's just the way a trader's life. So you have to accept it, move on, don't bet the farm, and make sure that you're always playing from a position of strength and you're not getting wrecked. Never get wrecked. Always make sure you got money to play so that you can come back and play this game tomorrow. So if you put your bonus in, you get your bonus at Bybit, right? Don't blow it all on one big bet. I'm gonna bet, I'm gonna do 100x leverage, right? So that means I've got like not a $16,000 trade, but a $160,000 trade, and boom, I'm gonna get paid. No, that doesn't work that way. That's the worst thing to do. So make sure that if you're playing with the bonus, that you play with the bonus and not waste your own wealth. Alrighty, moving on, right, to the dominance, right? Oh, before we do that, I want to go to the longer time frames on Ethereum as well. Wow. Well, we have some consolidations to do here before Ethereum continues going higher. Whether it consolidates down through price or it goes sideways on the daily, we're going to be a little bit of consolidate. We have a little bit of consolidation before we hit the next target level of $4,000. This is why you don't want to sell obviously your Ethereum just yet, but it's going to try to spook you. It's going to spook you. You can see it coming in the 5 minute right now. I'm like, You see what's happening right now, as you can see it. Once we break here, that's it. It's like, okay, we're heading back down to this level here of 3,464 very fast once we break out. Well, obviously it's probably gonna like fake you out. Like it's gonna come, break down, and fake out, and then go dumping. Go dumping, most likely. Once again, moving back to the dailies, right? Yeah, we can't find any kind of, this W is like finished. There's no real trading about something to look for in order to find how this help us take us to the next level. So I would suggest you wait on your hands and not trade anything. And the next best trade is no trade, right? Where you're sitting on your hands and you wait for the market to give you an indication of what to do. And right now it's not indicating anything of what to do. So what do? Right, except on the short term. Sit on your hands. Sit on your hands. Don't hit anything. Just wait. Be patient, people. Patience is a virtue, right? So, alrighty. So, and don't sell your ETH. It's an emergency. You shouldn't sell, right? If you sell your Ethereum, right, you're gonna give it to billionaires, and billionaires all over the world will thank you for that. Sorry to interrupt in the middle of the stream, but head over to blockfi.com/DaVinciJ15 and you could earn $250. Also 8.6% on your crypto. Of course, know your risks, and you'll be able to trade crypto over there. Also get access to a credit card, allow you to spend your crypto. Links are in the description below. Dominance is it continued dominating away, but now we got a little bit of a green candle here on the daily. Perhaps Bitcoin might turn this thing around, but I don't think so. I think we still got more downward pressure here. I think we have to go all the way probably to the 40%, right, just before we see any kind of relief from this downward movement of the dominance. That means your alts are going to continue to pop off like crazy. All right, so we're doing this live here on, I'm here in Dubai. I start the show at 4 o'clock Dubai time, 8 o'clock Chilean time, 8 o'clock New York time. So if you want to be a part of it, you need to buy Pandora's Wallet subscription or DaVinciJ15.com. It's the same thing, same actual price. And just so you know, right? If you ever see something and ask if something's suspicious, right? And somebody asks you something like and pretending to be me, right? Just ask me to verify the message here, right? So I'll give you a message, right? And you basically I'll put it like in this kind of format, and then you paste it in, hit verify, and you'll know it's me or not right away. So yeah, make sure that if I refuse to give you a verified message, you know it's not me. Okay, so whether it's a comment section, if there's a comment in the section below and you think it's me, right, just remember to say, hey, Dimitri, can you just verify that message for me? And yeah, Those guys won't be able to. Alrighty. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You know, looking at this, let's take a look at some of these crazy bubbles like ETC. You know, I want to talk about how I constantly tell people, don't hate it, don't date it, just trade it. Gotta hit your head over the head. Don't hate it, don't date it, just trade it. Don't hate it, don't date it, just trade it. Don't hate it, don't date it, just trade it. Why is that? Right? It's because I actually was dumb enough to get be like, okay, this thing's not doing anything. I'm gonna sell everything here, pretty much where I got it, and walk away. Don't hate it, don't date it, just trade it. Don't hate it, don't date it, just trade it. Right? And what was I supposed to do? Sell half on a double. Not sell everything here and chicken out. Half on a double. Half on a double, and that's it. For all those people who bought down here and gotten a whole bunch of doubles off, excellent on you. Perfect. Great job. You guys are my heroes. Let's take a look at this TEL coin, which actually is like, is it a telltale sign of something? The TEL coin is pumping? Well, I don't know. But I think, whoa, wow. Look at that. Just, oof, unbelievable. I wonder how many little old ladies got paid on this. Just look at that. Look at this thing. It's just a beautiful thing, right? I hope you guys are taking profits. And then, you know, I always wonder, who's buying up here? I have to ask the question, who's doing that? I hope it's none of you guys, right? Don't be one of the fools who are holding their bags all the way down here. Don't be buying up here. The only thing you should be doing up here is selling to the jack who's buying up here, right? Hopefully it's not you, any of you guys. I swear to God, I really hope it's not one of you guys. Alrighty, so let's take a look at Bitcoin Gold. Who knew? Wow, things are like crazy in this space, man. Bitcoin Gold, BTG, Bitcoin Gold. Let's see how you doing. Priced in real money. Mish. Wow, look at that. I wonder if I have any Bitcoin Gold to sell. Oh yeah, I already sold half on a double on some of my Bitcoin Gold. So way to go for me. I need to probably set another sell order because I was thinking, yeah, it's not going to go anywhere. Alrighty, and yeah, let's take a look at one more coin. Let's just see how Waves is waving at us. Waves, wavy wave. Look at that. I got some doubles off, and you know, got some more to go. A little bit higher. So keep on giving me some more waves. And yeah, Waves looks like it's ready to rock and roll. It's an old coin, right? It's been around for a while, so we can expect this thing to at least like come back to, well, maybe break. Is it gonna break this thing? I don't know. But it looks like it's got some resistance here at 61.8 before we actually see any kind of real movement higher and above. Can this thing do something crazy? Well, I don't know if I believe in the fundamentals of this thing to say, yeah, it's gonna do 4, but who knows? With the inflation of the Fed, with the Fed's expecting transitory hyperinflation, we see some transitory hyperinflation. Not a whole lot. Oh, you can't make this up. Oh my God. I'm having too much fun with these banksters, man. Really? Really? That's just transitory, right? You're just gonna hyperinflate a little bit, and then we'll come back to normal. Doesn't work that way, man. It never does, right? You could ask Argentina, you could ask Venezuela, you could ask Zimbabwe. There's no such thing as transitory hyperinflation. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you guys. Wow, that's crazy. I'm adding this to the links in the description so that you guys can all have a good laugh at BFA's comments, right? So this is why. Do not sell your Bitcoin and Ethereum because we have transitory hyperinflation. Oh man, okay. Alrighty. What's getting back to normal? Bitcoin is coming to hundreds of US banks this year, says crypto custody firm NYDIG. So yeah, I mean, you're clearly going to be able to buy your Bitcoin and have your bank hold it for you. And so when they need to, when of course, you know what happens when a country goes into hyperinflation. People get all the money that they converted, all the local currency they converted to something hard asset that the bank was holding, and they get to be like secure that the bank's not going to take that or the government's not going to do anything, because they'll have that as their savings and they'll be able to be safe, right? It's not like the government's going to go and convert whatever assets you have in a bank to the local currency. That's never happened. Oh wait. Oh man, anyone dumb enough to buy cryptocurrencies and have the bank hold it for you deserves what they're going to get, right? You deserve it, right? It's coming hard. Custody your Bitcoins, custody your Ethereum. You hold all of your stuff, or else you're going to you're just going to give it to the government, basically. And if you don't mind that, right, there are some people who don't mind giving to the government, right? Go right ahead. Why don't you just send them a check, right? Why waste time? Do it right now. All right. Wow. Stable coins, man, have destabilized the scene for the US dollar. Because the thing is, right, with these stable coins, the Fed doesn't control them. So once hyperinflation gets out of control, what they tend to do is try to put monetary blocks everywhere. And the bigger this thing goes, right, the harder it is for them to put monetary blocks. Why is that? Because these things are digital currencies which have no central authority to stop the movement. They're effectively cash, but better. Right? So it will definitely, cause the velocity of money to move faster than the Federal Reserve wants and can control because of these assets here. So it's and it's just going to grow until the point where we do have this transitory hyperinflation. Oh boy. So yeah, don't sell your Bitcoin, don't sell your Ethereum, right? You don't want to be wiped out by transitory hyperinflation. Oh my goodness. Decentralized exchange protocol Uniswap version 3.0 goes live on Ethereum. Well, I heard that it did go live and then they had to shut it down because of problems, but I'm sure this will come back up and running and running hard. So then now you'll be able to buy the DJ15 tokens at a lower price because of Uniswap will be have lower fees, extremely low fees in the version 3.0. Okay, Latin America e-commerce giant Mercado Libre, and yeah, of course, there's always some ad here. Discloses treasury Bitcoin buy. So remember what I said about popcorn, right? It's another kernel just popped right now. Another kernel popped, right? Wait until we get like 10, 20 of these news articles a day of companies putting the Bitcoin or increasing their Bitcoin on their balance sheet. This is happening fast because corporations around the world are like gathering together and going, the Fed's saying there's no inflation, and yet everything's doubling in price, tripling in price, all the commodities, and we have to raise prices. So there must be inflation, and we need to do something about that. So they're talking about doing something about it, right? Just talk about it right now. Corporations, they're just talking about it. Takes a while, but then remember what the popcorn, what kind of popcorn is going to happen, right? We're going to see the popcorn start to bubble up, and it's like going to be like Jiffy Pop. Anybody see what Jiffy Pop is? Let me just bring up a Jiffy Pop. Right? If you've ever seen that, right? Images of Jiffy Pop. Here you go. That's what it's going to do, right? It's going to be flat right now. Right now it's flat. And then it's just gonna boom, explode higher, and kaboom, right? We're just gonna have massive, round explosion. It's gonna look like a nuclear bomb of on Bitcoin, as the corporations just come in heavy into Bitcoin. Right? Another business, right? Mexico cryptocurrency trading platform raises $250 million. Money is like, it's money free everywhere. Like they're just throwing money at crypto now because they realize that this is where to bleed. This is where the money is coming, and it's coming in a big way, and everybody wants to be positioned to capitalize on it. So yeah, it's clear. Bitcoin and Ethereum are real. They're here to stay, and you need to be a part of it. Good night, people. Cheers.